welcome back.
Hi.
Hello, Tim.
Hey, mate.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, get out of here. So, we are talking. We're talking about the blindingly obvious today. Is that as business owners, to grow our businesses, we need to do the stuff that works. Now, hopefully, this does sound like incredibly obvious, but weirdly, it's not there. And again, so I had a game change at the start of the year. Again, we had, I don't know, 6, 7 speakers, can't remember, but pretty much all of them, if you distill it down, as they shared what they'd done that had built their businesses into these big things, it was simple, boring, tedious, week in, week out stuff. None of it's going to win awards, none of it's particularly sexy, very little of it is kind of Instagrammable worthy about, look at this cool stuff I'm doing. And that's where we are. We've spoken on these vids before about how there is loads of cool stuff out there, but actually you don't have to do it. It's just about, what is the thing that works, and then do that. And again, the key here is week in, week out, day in, day out, do the thing that works. Have that plan, just do the thing that works.
Yeah. And I bet there's people watching this, you guys, right, sitting out there going, don't actually know what works.
Okay.
Right? Which is the case, right? I'm I've, through all my client side stuff, right, I've rarely gone in and I've gone, yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Marketing is amazing, right?
No one likes
Nobody likes marketing. We've done a video.
Yeah,
check
no
it
one
out.
likes marketing.
And in the new role, right, with managing kind of big brands and companies and marketing teams, like drilling down to what actually works, what's their best lead source, not sure.
Yep.
Right? They're not dead sure. Nothing stands out. It's because they don't do some stuff consistently. Now, you guys are like the subject matter expert of your business, right?
Yeah.
Nobody, not even us, will know about your business and your customers more than you. You have the answers to what works with them. You just need to spend the time to think about it and try a few things. Ask a few of your favourite customers, right? They will go, oh, I'd love it if you advertised in this newspaper because we'll read it,
Yeah.
all the stuff. And we'll go, right, okay, well, that sounds good. That's a good portion of your time and budget done sorting that bit out. Right, you don't have to do a new thing every week.
Yeah, I mean, I look at. I don't know how long has my business been going. I don't know. Like say 8 years ish, I guess. And I would say now it is. I mean, it's about 3 times as big, successful, profitable, revenuable. Revenue? It's not a word. Yeah. So I'm 3 times bigger than I was say 2 years ago, and I do less marketing than I've ever done, and again, I've spent a fortune. I mean, an absolute fortune in terms of kind of cash and time on kind of any kind of marketing that you can think of. And as a little side in here, most of it doesn't work because that's just the reality of the world. And I think anyone that is seeing marketing as a silver bullet still probably needs to be doing kind of something else. 80 classic 80-20 stuff. 80% of the stuff I've done and I didn't work. And all I've done, I've just distilled down the stuff that has worked, and I find different ways to do that. And forgive me, everything that I do that works, all the marketing I do now involve how do I meet people. When I meet people, people want to pay me. It's strange, I think I'm an idiot, but very kindly, lots of people kind of want to work with me, which is lovely. So how do I do more of that? I find different ways to do that. So it's not just about thinking, oh, I'll just do that networking thing. I think, well, no, oddly, when I get in front of people, that is the main kind of driver. So, okay, therefore, I'll go and look for more speaking gigs, because that's me in front of more people. I will do more kind of coffees with people, because that's me in front of more people. I will do more of the right networking. That's me in front of more people. I will go in with my clients to their clients to help them out, because that's me in front of more people. And all I'm trying to do is take the thing that works and find different ways of doing it. I'm not going back and thinking, well, okay, that works, well, let's do some Facebook stuff. Now, I get that I'm probably missing out. I'm sure there is some stuff on Facebook for me, but like actual, real, painful and somewhat expensive experience tells me that isn't the best thing I can do. Me in front of people, that's the thing that works, I do it. Now, that's not sexy, it's not going to win any awards, but every day, every week, I'm looking for routes to how do I spend more time with people, because that's the thing that works.
Unsexy marketing
Thanks
is
very much.
what you specialise in.
How dare you? Yeah.
But we've said we've been going like mates for ages, right? And we've been on about the power of a conversation. How do we get more conversations with more people?
Yeah.
Well, not with more people, with the right people,
Yeah.
right? So not even more conversations, technically.
Yeah.
Just
The same amount with better people, yeah.
just the same amount with better people. And there's a thing for you out there, right? If you sell a product or a service that saves people time or money in the job that they do, right? You can prove that, because you wouldn't have a business if you can prove that. How do you get that message to those people most effectively?
Yeah.
Right? There's an unsexy thing that you can do that will be probably the most effective bit of marketing outside of all this fancy stuff that we like to wang on
and there's
about.
nothing. I do like wanging on.
Yeah, I do like wanging on.
This is not against. Not against. It's not about no, you don't use Facebook. It is, you will all know a thing that you've done that has brought you the customer that you want. And if I ask you, how often have you done that again? The answer is normally, well, not very much. And that's it. You think, well, okay, if I find a thing that works, I'll just keep doing it week in, week out, week in, week out. And it's tedious and it's dull. And, I go to a lot of rooms and I meet a lot of people. I mean, less so now because I'm a bit more selective, but I've been to a lot of networking rooms and met a lot of people that I'm just not going to work with. And, well, look, that's all part of the process. And I think, you look back at, people like Tim, and I spend a lot of time kind of conversing with lots of really successful people. And actually, they're doing less than they were, but they're doing it consistently, week in, week out. They show up every week. Ollie, again, we talk about Ollie Luke a lot. We like Ollie doing some really awesome stuff. But, every week, stuff comes out. And you look at, I can't remember the name anyway, but every week he's got his podcast. It comes out week in, week out. And now, probably, no one listened to the first 20, but it doesn't matter. He's showing up week in. And it isn't loads of fun. It isn't massively kind of cool and sexy stuff, but without question, and 100% kind of guarantee here, do the stuff that works week in, week out, it will work. It will kind of keep working. And then, look at different ways. But, if your thing is, I don't know, people need to watch your video online, think of different ways to push people into your video online. And
that's it, right? And market. I've been long enough in marketing now that I know it's cyclical, right? So whatever cool new thing we think we should be doing now, it will, right, things change and it'll go round and it'll be back, right? And always it's the normal stuff, the good creative, the good message, the simple, boring stuff, right? Not the fancy newfangled thing that makes the difference and has never changed in 23 years, right? You've got to do the stuff that works, and it's usually the basics.
Yeah. And it is, and again, this works because it works, but it also works because it kind of takes a bit of pressure off you that you're not having to keep doing that, and it's not. This is not about saying you should not try new things. You absolutely should try new things, because I'm fully aware that whilst the stuff I've got is doing well, there will be other stuff, and I will dip my toes in, but I'll dip my toes in towards something that pushes back into the thing that I know that works. And it's just hard, because you end up thinking, well, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, I'm not doing this. Well, look, that's fine. You will know what has brought you the best customers. Find more different, the same ways of doing that, but the key bit is do it consistently. So many people I'll talk to think, I did that thing and it worked really well. Oh, great, when we didn't, I haven't done it again. And they feel stupid. They shouldn't feel stupid. It's just that's what we all do.
Everybody does it.
Yeah, it's just what is the thing that works? Keep doing it week in, week out, week in, week out. And and if you're not sure, get some help. Speak to us, get someone in, speak to your clients, get someone, get someone to bounce ideas off. Mastermind groups are great for this. I'm a member one, and because I think I know stuff, and then someone who I've never met before will say, well, this. You think, yeah, God, yeah, and it is, and again, it's hard. It's very easy for us to kind of sit here and sort of do it, but take the pressure off yourself. Don't binge market. Do less, but do it consistently, and do it better each time.
There you go. That.